Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today we're diving into And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, published in 1939. This classic mystery novel is one of Christie's most famous works, renowned for its ingenious plot and suspenseful storytelling. Let's dive into the key events and storylines so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. And Then There Were None begins with 10 strangers receiving invitations to a remote island off the coast of Devon, England, called Soldier Island. Each person is invited under different pretenses, but upon arrival they find themselves in a luxurious mansion with no host in sight. The guests are Justice Lawrence Wargrave, Vera Claythorne, Philip Lombard, Emily Brent, General John MacArthur, Dr. Edward Armstrong, Anthony Marston, William Blore, and Mr. and Mrs. Rogers, who are hired as the cook and butler. On the first evening, after dinner, a gramophone recording accuses each guest of having committed murder and escaping justice. The accusations are shocking, and the guests soon realize they have been lured to the island by someone who knows their darkest secrets. The recording concludes with a chilling poem, 10 Little Soldiers, which outlines the fate of 10 soldiers who die one by one in various ways. Shortly after the accusations, Anthony Marston dies from cyanide poisoning, which appears to be an accident, but the guests quickly realize it was murder. The next morning, Mrs. Rogers is found dead in her bed, seemingly from an overdose of sleeping medication. Fear and paranoia begin to grip the remaining guests as they understand they are being killed, according to the lines of the poem. As the tension escalates, General MacArthur is found dead by the sea, struck on the head. The guests search the island for the mysterious murderer, but find no one. They begin to suspect each other, as the poem's predictions continue to come true with uncanny accuracy. Following MacArthur's death, Mr. Rogers is killed while chopping wood, and Emily Brent is injected with poison. The remaining 5 guests realize the murderer must be among them. They vow to stick together, but the trust among them is shattered. Justice Wargrave stages his own death, making it appear he has been shot. Soon after, Dr. Armstrong is pushed off a cliff and drowns. The final 3, Vera, Lombard, and Blore, continue to unravel, each suspecting the others. Blore is killed by a heavy clock dropped from a window, leaving Vera and Lombard to confront each other. In a tense showdown, Vera shoots Lombard with his own revolver, believing he is the killer. With Lombard dead, Vera is the last person standing. She returns to the house, driven to the brink of insanity by the events, and finds a noose prepared in her bedroom. Overwhelmed by guilt and despair, she hangs herself, completing the poem's prophecy. In the novel's epilogue, it is revealed through a confession letter found in a bottle at sea that Justice Wargrave was the mastermind behind the murders. Wargrave, a judge with a twisted sense of justice, orchestrated the entire scheme to punish the 10 people who had escaped legal consequences for their crimes. He meticulously planned each death to align with the poem, intending to create an unsolvable mystery. After faking his own death, Wargrave had intended to die by suicide, ensuring no one would be left to tell the tale. And Then There Were None is a masterful exploration of guilt, justice, and human nature. Agatha Christie's intricate plotting and psychological depth make this novel a timeless classic that continues to captivate readers with its suspense and ingenuity. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.